Hi folks, Will from MinIO here. In this video, we're going to take a look at AI model training using PyTorch with AIStor as your data storage layer. Let's go ahead and dive right in and take a look at AI training data storage and why you might want to use MinIO AIStor. So to start off with, what are some of the challenges that you get into when you're doing model training? First off, you may need to have shared access. Your data may need to be aggregated from multiple sources. Your distributed model training means multiple clients are going to have to access that model, access that data, and load it and restore it and checkpoint it at multiple different times. If you've got a lot of different clients accessing this, shared data storage is the best way to go. You're going to need to have some security and some resiliency. If you have sensitive data, you're going to have some regulatory restrictions that you may have to deal with. You may also want to make sure that your data remains protected, which means that you have some security, some authentication available. Your model results may also be considered proprietary, so you want to make sure that you have access controls in front of all of that. Your data set is going to grow with time, and it may be very large to begin with. So you're going to need to be able to dynamically expand your capacity, and you're going to need to be able to stream these large objects very efficiently. And last but not least, the access speed is very, very important. You want to make sure that that very expensive GPU that you paid all that money for is going to have its pipeline saturated so that you are getting the most out of it. You're also going to want to make sure that you have these nice fast writes of your model checkpoints so that you can get on to that next epoch as you are going through the process of training your model. The best solution for all of this is object storage. An S3 compatible object storage platform is an ideal solution because that RESTful interface means any source or destination can access via HTTP. It eliminates concurrency issues. You don't have to worry about threads. RESTful means it's stateless. You get the data you want, you write the data you want, and you don't have to worry about concurrency issues, anything like that. Our policy-based access controls ensures that you can limit access to data for training or for testing or for the models to whoever or whatever accounts or clients need access to it. Streaming objects via HTTP from S3 object storage is a very well-known process. It's very fast. It's very easy to do. And since you have these distributed read and write, it keeps your access speeds very, very fast. You don't have to worry about lag as you're writing objects. Using MinIO AIStor as your S3 compatible object storage is a great solution. AIStor improves on each of these features in a number of different ways. You can run MinIO AIStor on-prem, which means you're keeping your training data and your models locally. They're not going out across the network. This also means that you have data proximity. That means you're going to have increased throughput to talk to your AIStor layer. You're going to be able to pull that data much more quickly because you have much better network access. Also, if your AIStor is backed by SSDs, which we always recommend, that means that AIStor is going to keep that GPU pipeline full. You're going to get full usability out of that GPU. AIStor also has a number of features that help with redundancy and resiliency. We have erasure coding, which ensures that you have data integrity. You're not going to have sudden changes to your training or testing or your models. Replication is going to keep your data highly available in case you have a hardware failure. You're also going to have versioning, which allows for simple, non-destructive rollbacks to known good model checkpoints, among other things. Also, MinIO AIStor capacity expansion is very simple to implement. It's very easy to do. It is non-interrupting to add significant amounts of storage capacity to your AIStor cluster. I hope you've enjoyed this brief introduction to using MinIO AIStor as the storage layer for your AI training. If you'd like to learn more, you can register for a free trial subscription to our training environment at learn.min.io. If you'd like to reach out with us, you can use any of the methods you see here on the screen. You can Slack us on slack.min.io or just leave a comment here on the video. Thanks, and we'll see you for the next one.